it's me Beata, and today I would like to focus on another Synastry aspect, which is Pluto square or opposition to Ascendant. This video was requested, so I decided to take a look deeply on what this aspect represents in case you have it in a relationship, okay? First of all, I have to tell you that this aspect is really important, okay? If you have it, you will certainly experience some heaviness, and I will get to that. But first of all, I would like to start off with what Synastry really is, okay? So if you really want to learn Synastry or to really understand Synastry, you still have to go back to the birth charts of both individuals, because let me tell you, the best Synastry in the world will not help you if you are not able to create healthy relationship yourself, okay? That's why when I do readings for my clients, I still start with birth charts. Even if I don't my clients everything about themselves, obviously for time reasons, I still have to understand their birth charts and potential of the birth chart, because if you are like self-made astrologer and you really like to study on your own, this is a very common mistake we all make, that we really we are attached to that one beautiful aspect we have in Synastry. But the thing is, if we are not able to really fulfill that aspect by our own birth charts aspects and whole birth chart situation, it will not work for us, okay? So you really have to understand that this is general video for masses, and I am taking only one aspect at a time, and that's why there's a lot of generalization in this video, okay? But in case you want to know more and to have your reading done by me, your relationship reading or whatever reading you are interested, because I can interpret any type of chart, just contact me, or check my website horoscopesandreadings.com, and I can help you, okay? Because this is general video, okay? But now coming back to our theme, well, this certainly is the aspect which will be very important, and this aspect will be felt very much by the ascendant person, and this is the key. So ascendant as a point in our chart represents our body, ourselves, our image we project to the outer world. It's pretty much personality, but it's even very physical aspect, so it is sensitive point for everybody. It's that first house thing, and again, everything what touches your ascendant is very important and is very sensitive. This video is about hard contact, so obviously there will be challenges on their way, okay, for ascendant person, because again, Pluto is generational planet, operates very much unconsciously, and Pluto person is typically not aware what he's even doing to ascendant person, but ascendant person has very different story to tell. So the thing is, if you have tight orb, like up to 2, this aspect can even be dangerous, okay? Because of the nature of hard contacts and because of the nature of Pluto. Pluto is unconscious planet. Pluto is planet which is very hidden, secretive. Even motives or intentions of Pluto are not clear to ascendant person, okay? But definitely Pluto person will have huge or massive impact on ascendant as his personality or the image ascendant person projects out there. But the thing is with difficult aspects that this experience can be damaging for ascendant person, okay? I know that we all like to fantasize about Pluto aspects and how deeply committed these are, and they really are, but we really have to be able clearly distinguish what can happen with difficult Pluto aspects to our ascendant. And once again, ascendant is felt more strongly than any other planet, even personal planet, okay? Except obviously your rising sign. So I would be very cautious, you know, when I had this aspect, because I know the background of it, I know the story, what my clients have to tell when they have been ascendant person, okay? We can argue about the power of Pluto and if someone is or is not very Plutonic themselves in their birth chart, but I am afraid that effect will be similar. So Pluto person, as I have told you, operates very unconsciously. So if you are in a new relationship, or you know, if you are just dating this person, you will not be able to recognize this aspect, okay? It is very similar to Saturn hard contacts. We are not able to recognize these, I mean, in the first couple of months, or even first or second year, we are not able to recognize the power of the aspect. But Pluto wants power. Pluto wants to own whatever he wants to own and is willing to do whatever it takes to get it, okay? And in this case, Pluto of course wants to own ascendant person as their property in a sense, but really Pluto wants to decide who the ascendant person is, and is really not afraid to use any manipulative tactics. These are hard contacts, okay, so I will not sugarcoat these. So there is definitely a lot of psychological things that are going on, and ascendant person is not aware of it until, you know, quite some time passes, and only then ascendant person is able to even recognize what Pluto is after. And problem is that ascendant person, you know, likes to really doubt his own feelings or observations about Pluto person, because Pluto is first and foremost very alluring and mesmerizing, and ascendant person doesn't think clearly when it comes to Pluto, because there is, you know, that huge attachment, and really it's that connection seems very otherworldly. I mean, there's so much passion and lust coming from ascendant person that it is so difficult to resist. With hard Pluto contacts, we are, you know, we can be really like spelled, okay, like we are really not in our right mind. So point is, whatever ascendant feels that is wrong in this connection is right, okay. Of course, Pluto person can even be very silent type, you know, because Pluto people, they really don't operate very ooh, okay. And let me tell you, people who are very silent, these people are typically the most dangerous, okay. If you are in confrontation with someone who is very upfront, like Aries, you don't have to worry about anything, because these people simply will tell you how it is and it's over. But you know, with these silent Pluto types, it's a very different story, okay. The thing is, if we have Pluto square or opposition ascendant, these relationships they really begin, because there's tremendous passion on the both sides, and people really go after that, you know, because there's really not any rationality. They just really want that other person, and that's all what they need, you know. They don't think. But as I have told you, orb decides the experience. So I mean, everything which is more than 5 is, let's say, healthier, but still it will be difficult. Okay, of course, we all who are in these spiritual fields, we want that transformation, right? It's okay for us to transform ourselves, even if lessons are painful. But sometimes, you know, I'm just asking if these pains are necessary, you know, because I can tell you that this connection will end up with pain for ascendant person, and you know, sometimes ascendant person doesn't even know who or she is after this relationship is over, because damage was already done, and you know, consequences are way more, are bigger than ascendant person is able to realize. You know, we draw people into our life because of what we vibrate or how we vibrate. So definitely there is a reason why this aspect is there, and even with the tight contact there is a reason. My prediction is that if you are ascendant person, you will not be that strong to really not to get seduced by a Pluto person, because that energy is really irresistible. And you have to understand that if we are talking about Pluto, we are really talking about unconscious and things that are happening unconsciously, right? And no matter how skillful spiritually you are, your unconscious really controls you, okay? So that's why it is difficult. But you know, I mean, these difficult aspects, they really deserve much more exploration. That's why I always like to go to back to birth chart of ascendant person to see what is going on, why this is even happening, you know, because this is not healthy contact to have in synastry. Okay, guys, so hopefully this helped to you. If it did, please subscribe to my channel so I can shoot more videos on my weekly basis and present it to you. I wish you a very nice week, and bye bye.